C# also provides a concept called named parameters, which can be used in conjunction with optional parameters to allow you to specify the order in which you pass arguments to a method call. Now, for the purpose of this discussion, let's consider that we have a class called time that maintains the time in 24-hour clock format as 3 integer values, the hour being a value from 0 to 23, the minute being a value from 0 to 59, and the second being a value from 0 to 59 as well. Now, if such a class were to provide a set time method with a first line like what you see on the screen here, where the integer for the hour has an optional value of 0, the integer for the minute has an optional parameter value of 0, and the integer for second has an optional parameter value of 0, what that does is it gives us some amount of flexibility in how we call set time. We can call set time with no arguments, in which case the compiler is going to provide 0, 0, and 0 for the hour, minute, and second respectively. If we pass only one argument, that will become the hour, and then the minute and second would each be 0. If we pass 2 arguments, they would become the hour and minute, and the second would be 0. And if we pass all 3 values, then the compiler would simply use the 3 values we supply as the values for hour, minute, and second. So here are some code snippets that show some sample method calls for set time on a time object called t. In the first case, we would get all zeros to set the time to 12 a.m. In the second case, we would set the time to noon by using 12 for the hour and automatically getting zeros for the minute and second. In the third case, we would set the time to 12:30 p.m., where 0 would be supplied for the second automatically, and in the fourth case, all 3 values are supplied. Now, what might be nice is to be able to also supply just the hour and the second, or just the second. Now, this next code snippet that I'm showing on the screen here attempts to do that by leaving an empty set of commas in between, where we are saying I'd really like to use the default value here for the minute and specify the hour as 12 and the second as 22. But this syntax is not allowed by C#. However, we do have named parameters in C#, and the thing that makes named parameters interesting is that you can pass arguments into a function in any order that you like, so long as you say which parameter name the argument is for. And that also allows you to take advantage of the optional parameters in something like the setTime function to allow you to use the default value for the minute and still provide arguments for other parameters. So if I scroll down a little bit here, this is the equivalent setTime call for what we were trying to do that would generate a compilation error up above here on the screen. If I say t.setTime hour:12, comma, second:22, this is naming which parameter the 12 is going to be passed to and which parameter the 22 is going to be passed to. And in this case, the compiler will automatically use 0 for the minute parameter. What's nice about the named parameters is that I could also specify this second parameter as the first argument, and I could specify hour as the second argument because I am naming the parameters. So the compiler knows from the name which parameter to assign the argument value to.